Today, though, we're going to be drafting MLB players if we were going to start a franchise. So we're going to try to make a perfect team. We're going to draft all 9 positions, including a DH. I will be going first. Deepaw has the second pick, and then Dean has the third pick, and we will be doing a snake draft. So to start this off with the first pick of this fake Hot Shots MLB draft, to start my perfect team for my franchise, I'm taking Shohei Ohtani. Wow, big shocker, right? Look, the guy hits and pitches. I'm not going to count him as the pitcher I'm going to take, but I'll put him in that DH spot because even with a torn UCL that now we're hearing, this guy could still hit MASH.
Love it. It's who I would have taken with one.
See, I wouldn't have taken him, but I don't think...
Would you have taken who I'm about to take, Ronald Acuna Jr.?
That's a great pick.
It's a great pick.
Okay.
We decided the draft order earlier, and I've been waiting all day to hear these first 2 picks. For Dino.
Okay. So, I'm going to go J-Rod.
J-Rod's a little early. I don't know. He is a young player.
Yeah.
But
he's 22 years old, you know
yeah.
what I mean? But look, I'm in this with the pick that I have. I'm trying to look I'm looking to win positions. So, I'm going to take Ozzy Albies here.
Good pick.
Good luck trying to find a second baseman that compares.
I got one sleeper. Dino, I kind of liked what you said there. I think, the outfield, there's a lot of depth, so there's a lot of young talent there that you can go with. But I'm going with probably the premier young catcher in the game right now, Adley Rutschman.
and that's who I was between, Ozzy and Adley. So I think that's a great pick on your part.
He's the real deal. Like I didn't believe the hype. I didn't believe the hype until he came up last year and just started dropping dong, dude. Like, hell of a ball player. Great catcher, too.
Yeah, I heard the intro of you just saying that, and I was like, oh, that was going to be my pick. All right, but you know what? If we're going to be doing this, we're going to be taking the catchers that are already thin, not a lot to choose from this early, then I'm going to have to take Will Smith from the Dodgers. He's probably the second best catcher in the league.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yep. Thanks, boys. I don't need to take a catcher to the last round. Thanks, boys.
Jedi, why'd you do that right away, Jedi?
Because I'm nervous. Look, I don't want to end up with...
Jedi shook right now.
Another
Perfect.
guy.
No problem. All right. Go ahead.
You get 2, dummy.
You're on the clock.
Oh, that's right. I'm like, what are we waiting for? Oh man, this is hard, dude. Because you honestly, the thing about this is that you kind of have to strategically think ahead of everybody. Yep. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go with someone that is kind of a little old, but he's getting better as he ages. I'm gonna take a first baseman, Freddie Freeman. I think he's going to win the MVP this year. I love Freddie Freeman, and like I said, he's getting better as he ages, so I'm going to take him.
So I like that, Jedi, no doubt. I like that a lot. I think the age kind of steered me away from putting him on my my top 3 here, but I think if I had a top 4, I think he'd be on it for starting a franchise. He's an absolute stud.
It's hard to pick, man. It's hard to pick.
It is, and I think we're going for starting a franchise here. So we're going for longevity. We're going for talent, hypeability, marketability. Let me get Ellie De La Cruz at third.
It's a great pick. He has played some third base this year, or in his time in the pros. So he has. Look it up. He has played.
I agree with that. I just
stop eligible on
I agree with that. I do understand he plays third base. I just question. That's very early to take someone like him.
Yeah,
it is.
I know, but he's electric. Like, you can't stop. You see him play, and you can't stop talking about him. And we're looking at positions too. Here's the draft part, the draft strategy part.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, I can't do that because there's a couple good ones there. Okay. I feel like I have to do this. I have to do it.
Judge.
What's coming?
I'm gonna take Kyle Tucker. Yeah, and I'm gonna DH Jordan.
2 asterisks. Gross.
I don't give a shit.
Go take Altuve too.
I'm trying to win a draft, babe. I'm trying to win a franchise.
Dude, you ain't cheating. You ain't trying.
He ain't lying.
I'm going with the first pitcher off the board. Give me Spencer Strider.
Yeah.
Great pick. Honestly, has a little bit of a high ERA this year, but I think
it's electric stuff.
Yeah, he still is one of the best pitchers in baseball, and I don't think the ERA is showing it, but he still shoves, dude. Absolute great pick. A great starting pitcher for the future of the game. My 2 picks that I'm going to go back-to-back, I'm going to have to take a shortstop. He's having a little bit of a down year, but I would consider... I'm going to take Trey Turner. Okay?
Wow!
No, I'm taking Trey Turner.
Wow.
I know everybody's thinking right now, why didn't you take Corey Seager? And the reason is because I could put Trey Turner in the outfield, and now I'm taking Corey Seager. So thank you very much.
Dog, I can
Trey
think
Turner
of
plays the outfield?
He plays center.
in the show.
What, like
He
one
played
game?
center field for the Dodgers like a whole part of the season last year.
Hey, dude, I will tell you, that's fine. Because he's not even on my fucking list of 50.
What?
That's wild. That's wild. No, that's wild.
All right, so so that was Seager and
Seager and Trey Turner.
Turner.
I don't have any of them.
But Turner
on my
is an
paperwork.
outfielder.
Corey Seager? He's batting like 330.
Yeah, I was taking Seager there because if you were going Turner, I was going Seager. Dino, do you have a shortstop yet? No. Well, I think we're straight here. I think I'm good with either of their shortstop. That I'm thinking, let me go with another outfielder here. I'm gonna go Corbin Carroll.
Great pick. What a pick. What a great pick.
What a pick.
What a great pick by you.
Solid pick.
Let's get nasty. I'm gonna win a championship for the next 5 years. Shortstop's gonna be Bo Bichette.
Yep.
Give me a break.
Google his numbers when we're done with this.
I don't have to. Corey Seager's a better shortstop than Bo Bichette.
Right now.
Seager, to defend Seager, I got him on the fantasy team, and dude is absolutely raking this year. I saw some stat that if I forget how many more at-bats he needs to hit it, but if he hits it and keeps up his pace, it's going to be the best statistical season offensively from a shortstop ever. So, he's absolutely out of his mind right now.
Yeah, my question is, you going to have a 34-year-old shortstop when my guy's 25, 26?
True.
Well, I mean, I try to win now, so, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, when you see my batting order, me too. I'm going to take his teammate here, too, and I'm going to take Vlad Jr.
He was my number 1 ranked first baseman.
Oh, my God, my team is loaded. You fucking took Trey Turner. Guys hitting 230.
Bro, Trey Turner's a game I don't want to hear it. No, I actually don't want to hear it. Everybody's going to clown you right now that you just said that basically Trey Turner sucked. No, they'll clown you.
Whoa,
I'll have defenders.
I didn't say Trey Turner sucked.
Yet you implied it. I didn't say that. I said
No.
basically.
No. What you've implied is that he's a top 27 player in the league. That's what you've implied.
And I said, I do think he is. He's having a down year. I admitted that. He is having a down year. In the beginning of the season, was he not ranked the best shortstop in all of baseball? I believe he was. I'm not going to let one season absolutely destroy a player in rankings.
I think he's got you there, Dino.
What do you... I'm not going to let one season do that. And not only that, ever since the Phillies gave him a standing ovation, he's batting .350, buddy. So I will take him. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, to cut the tension, let me get the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First base.
Interesting. Honestly, now you kind of get into it to where, do I take a pitcher now? But I feel like there's enough pitchers to go around. It's just kind of the one that you want to take.
Dino, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just the one that you want to take, and I have two that either one I'm kind of fine with, so I think I'm going to stay off for that. And now I'm probably going to take a third baseman. Gosh, this is so hard because I really want to take someone, but I think he's a little too old. Instead, I'm going to take Austin Riley. I was going back and forth between him and J-Ram, but I think J-Ram is getting a little too old, even though he probably is the best third baseman in the league still.
Ramirez probably has 3 or 4 really good years left in him.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to take Austin Riley just because he's also a consistent player. Ever since he's come to the show, he hasn't struggled. Throughout the entire season, he's been one of the big guys for the Braves, always producing in that lineup. And then the second guy that I'm going to take, I'm surprised he's still around. I'm taking Juan Soto. Yeah. He really hasn't been the same, I would say, since the Nationals, but he's still a crazy productive player. And the defense has kind of gotten better, which was atrocious last year. I don't know
Yeah.
what he did, but it has gotten
Off-
better.
and he's just been a little down the past few years. I feel like just like offensively, still like hitting good power numbers, but yeah, just the average has seemed to disappear.
Yeah, but the on base percentage has always been there though. Walks a lot and gets on base, and that's what you need in today's game. You need people to get on.
Those are two good picks, Jedi. Proud of you.
All right, I'm going shortstop. Got to fill the need. Bobby Witt Jr.
I love that. I love that pick so much. I just didn't want to do it because I didn't know if people.
I'm
would
surprised
think
you
I'm
didn't take
crazy.
him. I thought you were going to take him, and I was going to get Corey Seager out of that.
Witt was my number one, but
I love Witt.
I took Bichette.
Bichette, yeah. I was fine with those top three right there.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take Luis Robert, and I'm going to take Gunnar Henderson to play third base.
Love it.
I feel like your team is too young.
I feel like my team's going to win 145 fucking games.
I would beg to differ. Like,
You don't
strongly.
have a starting pitcher right now, do you?
Nope.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I may have jumped a little early there going pitcher, but I just love the way Strider pitches too. I mean, it's just like, here's a fastball, try and hit it, good luck. Let me go Aaron Judge. Outfield.
I'm not gonna lie, man. He was the next person I was gonna choose, just because I think with my lineup right now, it's kind of a win now situation, and Aaron Judge is the best hitter on the planet when healthy. He's the best hitter in baseball, and I would argue that to anybody. So great pick, Deepaw. I love that. I'm gonna start going off a little bit and take at second base. I think I'm gonna take Ketel Marte.
Nice.
I have to. I like him too much, especially in the show.
Good pick. Yeah, I like it.
I got to fill my last outfield role, and I'm going to take Michael Harris Jr. Very big young buck. Kind of a little bit of a risky move because there's still Harper out there and stuff, but
Tatis was still out there too.
yeah, I don't like Tatis. I don't know. I feel like I've heard a lot of things that he's very toxic. Same thing with Manny Machado. That's why I didn't take him. So I don't want him bringing bad juju to my clubhouse.
I'm leaving second base for last. I'm gonna fill the DH void with a little bit older pick, but this is the perfect spot for him. Love the swing. He was on my sweet swings list. Honorable mention, Matt Olson.
Good pick.
Ooh, great pick.
Him and Polar Bear platooning, switching between first base and DH. Love it.
Someone criticized me, said that my team was too young. I'm going to go with some veteran leadership here. And, what a better place in the world to start. And there's a couple young bucks that I am passing on that I think are going to be really, really good. But I'm taking Garrett Cole.
Wow, for your one ace?
Yeah, I mean, I think 18 quality starts this year. I think he, and yeah, he gives up bombs. But if the Yankees were any good, right, like any good, offensively, his numbers would be like he's 10-4 on the Yankees with 18 quality starts. I do think he wins the Cy Young this year in the AL. And I bet he's sitting here thinking like, why the fuck did I sign here?
I think he's one of those guys that potentially could be one of those guys that kind of age like fine wine and be like a Verlander that's like 40 and is still dominating, even a little bit of a Max Scherzer type. He just kind of has that in him, it seems like.
Love
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I'm going Cole. I need at least one Yankee, right? This is such a bad fucking pick, man.
But I mean, yeah, who you got to catch? There's really no one.
I have to take Francisco Alvarez.
How did you not take Sean Murphy?
I don't like Sean Murphy.
Jonah Heim from the Rangers.
I don't like Jonah Heim either. I can't hit with either of them in the show.
I mean, if it came down to who do I hit with better in the show, 100%. That's good.
Look, Francisco Alvarez is 21 years old.
I didn't realize he was that young. Okay, that's pretty good.
He'll figure this out. I know he's hitting 216, but he's got 21 jacks. He's a catcher that's going to hit for power. He's not going to hit for average. It is what it is. Pretty good defensively. I'll take it.
Nice pick. I mean, yeah, there's not a lot else there. Second base. Speaking of not a lot else, and I mean he's not crazy. I think I just looked it up. He's like 26. Luis Arias from the Marlins.
Yeah,
I need a table setter. Yeah, second baseman's the last position. I think that's a solid pick. Let me go with Arias.
Got to fill the starting pitcher role too. I'm gonna take Zach Gallen. Big
good pick.
ace for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
I like it.
Yo, did you know Gallen was 28 years old?
I thought he was
fairly young. It's still fairly young. All right, just to do a little bit of a recap for our draft that we just completed for the Jedi Mind Sticks, my team name. I got leading off. I got Ketel Marte. Right behind him, Freddie Freeman. Batting third, Shohei Ohtani. Cleaning up for me, I got Austin Riley. And right behind him, I got the big lefty slugging bat this year, Corey Seager. And right behind him, the guy that I still love, even though he's having a little bit of a down year, he's still one of the best players in baseball, in my opinion. Trey Turner's right behind him with Will Smith behind the backstop. And then I got Juan Soto batting eighth all the way down there. Big of a power hitter, but guess what? He's going to generate a little bit of a oomph in the back of the lineup. And then wrapping it up in the 9th spot, I got Michael Harris Jr.
With the number 2 pick, I churned out Ronald Acuna leading off, Ellie De La Cruz batting second, Matt Olson third, Polar Bear Pete Alonso fourth, Adley Rushman fifth, Aaron Judge sixth, Corbin Carroll seventh, Bobby Witt Jr. eighth, and Luis Arias ninth.
Oh, the Luis Arias at 9 is scary.
Just
Set it up
over
for the top of the lineup, man.
Yep.
That's a good order. All right, let's get into my lineup. The Dino Slambinos. We're gonna go.
I wish I had a team name. I gotta think of it.
We're gonna go J-Rod 1, Tucker 2, Vlad Jr. 3, Yordan 4, Bichette 5, Gunner 6, Luis Robert 7, Francisco Alvarez 8, Ozzy Albies 9, and I got the righty-lefty matchup the whole way down the lineup, boys.
That's really a scary lineup, but unfortunately my team would be just a cakewalk. I don't know.
Spencer Strider is at least having 12 Ks against both of your squads.
I was just going to say, man, you got to go against Zach Gallen, bro. I don't know. He's going to carve you guys up.
Bro, I got the guy with the biggest nuts in the league, bro. Like, you come to Garrett Cole's house in the playoffs? Come on now.
Well, that was a recap of our list. We just did, like I said, the MLB draft. If we had to create our own franchise and make our perfect team, let us know below down in the comments. Who do you think would win in a championship and during this little 3-team tournament? Which team of ours would win? And put down your perfect team. We want to hear from you. Let us know.